back to Hinterland, back in Germany, doing our thing, whatever that thing might be. We are taking care of, we've got a helper, pretty much, taking care of our canola field, ready to help unload that combine over there. Let me show you a couple things that took place since we last got together. So I did feed the chickens. We've only got a few chickens, not a big deal. Didn't take much wheat at all to do that. Oh, I had another shed built over here. Had some gravel laid down inside so it can be a little drier. We might finish graveling the rest of this, but for now, that's what we're going with there. You might be saying, well, why in the world do we need another stinking shed? Well, we had a delivery. The boat has delivered us a little something that we're going to go check out here briefly. This field, we need to pick up our straw, and I was thinking about this. We can bale straw, which is fine. I would like to scope out something for storing, storing bales. And maybe we'll toss it like over here somewhere or something. Some kind of a bale storage deal. So let's keep that in mind for next time maybe, or for very, very soon. Don't just want to keep the bales tossed out outside. I also just thought of something else. We do not have... We've got this little guy here. We don't really have anything to pick up bales with. We're going to have to get a bale picker-upper. What's our choices? Just kind of base game square bale deals. So we've got this, our queues in. This RQ's in here, 90,000. This one holds 180 to 240, 14 bales. Actually, that's it. Yeah, because this RQ's in is the small 120s, isn't it? It kind of bundles them. This one only does round bales. We could go with an auto loader. Not sure I want to go that route. We might end up having to buy this RQ's in here. So we've got some way of picking up bales. We might just do that. We also need to do some mowing. I'm thinking that field's straight ahead. We've got a lot of land up yonder there that we can do some mowing with. We need to get some grass. Some grass and some hay collected for our cows. I don't think this combine is filling up very quick. I think it's gonna be a bit. Let's check on it real quick and just see where it's at. I think it's gonna take a while. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Okay. So this is what we had delivered. The boat brought it in a couple hours ago. We've got a Fairson. I think that's how to say it. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Fairson. We've got a Fairson telehandler and a matching Fairson forage mixer. Got a pretty good deal on the combo set here. Let's take a look inside this thing. I have not used this telehandler in the game yet. It's looking pretty sharp. I figure it will do us a lot of good to have something where we can handle bales easily. We need something to mix forage if we're going to be getting more cows. Are you not interested in picking up? I'm almost sure I got the right. Did I buy the wrong? Did I buy the wrong dealio? Doesn't want to pick that up, does it? So what are you? Did I buy the wrong deal? Telehandler tools. Well, okay. Why isn't it picking it up? I don't understand. Well, we don't need it right now. I'll have to figure that one out. Is that is a telehandler? That's not a front loader, is it? No, it looks like a telehandler. Wheel loader. Nope, it's not wheel loader. Am I just being silly and missing something here? That's front loader. Well, interesting. There's no options here that I screwed up. Is there design is standard with and without badges? Unless there's something wrong with our telehandler. Let's do this. Maybe it's just acting squirrely that way? No, I don't think it wants to pick it up. Alright, well, I'll have to figure that out and see if we can find see what's going on there. I don't know if it's the telehandler or if it's the tool. Kind of odd. Well, let's at least get back to the farm with our new toys. That's a pretty big mixer. Interesting. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, I think I need to take a lefty here. Hope everybody's having a good week. Tuesday has come around. So far, so good this week. Got another light dusting of snow, but nothing too serious at least, which is kind of nice. I am ready for spring, I can tell you that. I'm hoping spring will get here sooner. Oh man, and spring ahead with times too. I did not see that coming. I woke up Sunday and was wondering why it seemed like the day was getting away from me. And sure enough, we sprung ahead. It'd be nice if we got just did away with that stuff, wouldn't it? The fall behind is kind of nice, but the spring ahead, boy, it takes me a few days to acclimate to the spring ahead thing. I feel like almost a little jet lagged from it. Well, let's go ahead and park our mixer in our new shed. So we got a little place to store it. And we can leave our telehandler in here as well. I'll figure that bale spike thing out. Let's see if we can help our combine, dude. Get a little unloaded here. Oh, he's got the blinkers on, so it must be getting close. A new map is always kind of weird. It's like, it always takes me a few gameplays to kind of get into it, you know, to kind of feel like I got a rhythm going on. Like the new pair of jeans, it just doesn't feel right until you wash them a few times and wear them a few times, and they start getting broken in and they start feeling comfortable. That's kind of how a new map feels to me a little bit. wonder, let's close that for a second. Let's turn off the mouse. Where's the mouse, Doomhickey? Open hub with mouse. We can deactivate that. What is that doing for me? Is that a door? Oh, doors. Okay. So we've got door and door. Door. But nothing with adjusting the trailer. It just looks like it's, it's alright. I was going to say, it looks like it's riding a little bit high, and sometimes you get the adjustable hitch back here that you can move up and down, but it doesn't look like that's really an option for us. I'm going to guess the harvester is going to be able to finish this map, or finish this field up without having to be unloaded again. So I think what we can do is grab our mower. I noticed Omatana, I believe that she made it so you can plant prairie grass, or meadow grass, I should say, or regular grass, and they both will yield the same. I think that was in her notes for this map, if I remember correctly. So if you don't feel like having a field that's got different looking grass, you can do that. We need to unfold you, and you're good to go. And swath dropping. Now, I think on this mower, I guess we're gonna find out. Do I have real mower turned on? Okay. So this real mower mod will mow bushes, like those bushes right there. It'll mow those bushes down and kind of deletes them off the map. And that's kind of what I was going for, because let's face it, in real life, if you ran over those bushes with a mower like this, they would be gone. Now, they might grow back, maybe, but they would pretty much be gone. And that's kind of why I like the real mower mod, is it makes the mower a little bit more real. Now, I'm going to assume we're going to get a decent amount of grass out of this. I really don't know how much to expect, but we might end up, since we already own this land, we might just end up creating a field. On this parcel here. I'm not really sure how I'm going to handle it quite yet, but I think it wouldn't be too bad of an idea to just go ahead and start expanding our fields. And I thought one way I might go about creating the fields is just kind of doing this number, mowing it up, and then basically just creating the field out of what I've mowed. I'm probably not the kind of person who's going to be going edge to edge and, grabbing every last ounce of land for a field. I'm assuming a real farmer probably would be more likely to do that, if I'm being honest, but I kind of like to have comfortable farming. I don't want headlands to be real tight. Kind of have enough room to kind of manage our fields without being too restrictive. I think we can create custom courseplay fields as well. Is that smoke coming out of our hood? Oh no, it's just, okay, it's just dirt being kicked up by the front mower. It looked like for a second there we got an overheating problem. So yeah, the swathing on this is not the swathing I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping for more of one center swath. But we can probably make this work okay, I think. We do have a windrower, so we can collect it as we need to. Like the old Kubota mower. That was kind of nice, being able to mow like this, and if you were just doing grass, just to have your swaths all ready to go for you. But you're living in the past, man. Don't be living in the past. How's our hired helper doing over there on our field? Hopefully they didn't give up the ghost over there. I know that field's a bit of an odd shape, so sometimes the AI doesn't handle those too stinking well. Nice looking mower setup though. This front rear mower deck with this cloth all together like this, not bad. Not too shabby. Don't see a lot of cloths in my area, that's for sure. In fact, I would say it's a pretty rare thing to see cloth tractors in my neck of the woods. I would say it's pretty much predominantly John Deere and Case, and some old stuff. Run across some old Farmall. Maybe some Massey Ferguson here and there. But I would say by far, I would say it's John Deere. It's red and green, John Deere and Case IH, I would say. Steiger, yeah, there are Steigers. Steiger, Steiger up. That's a Case, all right. In fact, I was driving up north here a little bit over the weekend, and there were a couple of quad tracks, Steiger quad tracks, sitting out in front of a. I'm not even sure what that place was. It wasn't a tractor dealer. It was, boy, I don't even remember what they were, but they weren't a tractor dealer. So I don't know if they were selling the tractors or if they just gave permission to let a farmer or somebody put the tractors out front. It'll be nice to, I think it'll be nice to be able to create some custom fields though, so I can utilize courseplay a little bit more as needed. I don't know with the custom fields, I think with the courseplay custom fields, I think courseplay is the only thing that recognizes those, though. I don't think a standard AI helper will recognize a courseplay custom field, I don't think. And I didn't do the field calculator because, well, quite frankly, I don't think the field calculator understands Courseplay custom fields either. And there's only 3 fields that it would basically understand. And so I figured, well, what's the point of having that mod necessarily enabled? This time around, at least. Should probably go take a quick peek at our hired helper over there. So if I do... Yeah, hired helper's not liking that at all. I didn't think so. How you doing, buddy? Did you finish? Oh, you did. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. I didn't think you had managed to finish that field, but you did. Let's get you unloaded. And I think we can get you started on that field right yonder there. Looks like our repairs aren't too bad yet, so we should still be in pretty good shape. I think we'll give our AI a break here and maybe do a couple headlands down here. Yeah, no straw swaths. Okay. I get you. And again, I was kind of going for less mods on this map, so I'm not going to do the extended straw swath mod. Even though I think technically there's some realism or validity to that mod, I think in real life you can get straw swaths out of some of the crops that the game doesn't allow it in. I think. Off over here. We'll get a hired hand going on this thing and go back to our mowing right quick. I think it'll be able to handle that reasonably well. Let's lower the decks. Are you going to lower for me? Maybe? Oh yeah, you will. I don't trust you, but you usually do. So I don't know if it would be worth doing grass or hay. Both. I suppose if we're shooting for TMR, then we're going to need to do hay. But if we're just gonna get, I guess we could do hay regardless, because we could feed the cows straight hay if we want to. I have a feeling these cows are not really gonna require TMR for full health. I think they would be actually pretty satisfied with just grass and hay, but figure why not? We got the equipment to be able to do it, so we'll treat our cows to some delicious TMR. So I watched the exciting conclusion of The Last of Us. I'm not going to say anything spoiler-wise. I don't know if you're all watching it or not. An HBO show. Of course, based on the video game. I have actually not played the game. I've been told by people who have that it follows the game quite closely. There's some deviation, but for the most part, it's very much a one-to-one to the game, which I think is kind of cool. I guess the game is going to be released. I think the game's going to be released on Steam here coming up pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was a PlayStation exclusive. At least that's what my kids told me. So I'm just gonna, I think that's what they told me it was. And I, for one, when it comes out, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pick it up. I think I'm gonna try and play that game. It's, I've heard really, really good things about it, so I'm quite interested in actually seeing how the game plays, as opposed to the TV show. The show's been quite good. I've been real happy with this first season of it. It's gone by fast. It's a shame that it's already the end of the first season. We'll probably have to wait 3 years for the next season. I honestly don't know what their plans are for the next season release. But boy, it seems like more and more, you know, we run into lengthy breaks between seasons for shows. Which I can tell you for me is difficult, because half the time I forget what the heck happened in the season before. So it's almost like you have to go back and almost plan on just doing a rewatch if you really want to be, you know, truly up to date. I mean, they do those recaps, but they're generally not, you know, the best. I guess some of them are okay, you know, they kind of help you. They help you a little bit remember, oh yeah, that's right, she died, you know, at the end of season 1, or that's, you know, that's right, they did this or they did that, and they took over there, and it's just hard to remember. But for the most part, it's, if I like the show enough, I'm either going to do a full rewatch of the previous season if I like the show that much, or I might just go with like a rewatch of the last 1 or 2 episodes if I feel like I'm really pretty lost on what the heck was going on. I'll tell you a show that I'm looking forward to, hopefully coming back, is Peacemaker. Absolutely love that show. That show was amazing. I so hope they come out with a second season for that show. Peacemaker and oh, what was the other one? It was a comic. an animated show, superhero show. The son and the father. Boy, nah, name slips my mind. That was a really, really good show too. So hopefully they're gonna come out and release another season of that as well. I think that was that an Amazon show maybe? I can't remember what that was on. It was pretty graphic, I remember that. Holy cow. The father, I think the guy that does the dad's voice is that dude that does those insurance commercials. Is it for farmers insurance? You know, where he's like, you know, we've seen it, we've seen that, or we've seen it all before, or blah blah blah. I think that dude does the voice for the dad in that show. I'm probably not making a lot of sense. My kids hate it when I do stuff like that. They just look at me like, what? That could be anybody. Like, be more specific. Or why can't you just remember a name, for goodness sakes? Which kind of they're right about, you know. Well, let's grab this little patch here. We'll call it a job done for getting this field mowed. I think we can be happy with that. Let's get you folded up. And let's get you wrapped up here, I think. Yeah, that'll do it. We'll check on our harvester real quick and see what kind of progress that's making. Should be about done. I think we can check on the repair status of this as well. So we'll park you here for a sec. We can hop in our Lambo. Kind of forgot to empty it, didn't I? Get you emptied up. I don't know what kind of storage space is in this silo. I think it's quite a bit. Doesn't really, you can't really find out, can you, what the total silo storage space is, can you? I don't know if there's a way to do that or not. All right, Lambo, kick her into gear. Let's go see how our harvester's doing over here. Looks like just finished up, or is just finishing up. Looks like it did a pretty good job for us. Can't complain about that. Well, alright everyone, I think that's going to take care of this episode of Hinterland. I'm going to figure out what the problem is with our telehandler and why it won't pick up the bale fork. It's probably something I did. It normally is. Get that figured out, and we'll probably have to get back onto our grass project next time we're together and get these fields prepped for some planting. But you all take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode. I'd sure appreciate it. And subscribe if you'd like to. And I'll see you Wednesday back here in Hinterland. Bye for now.